begin. Hey George, how's it going? So as planned, we're back with Monster Rancher 4. Let's see now. Enter. Load. Yeah, those are the same. Good. Yes. Let's see, where did we stop off? Oh, we were trying to get to Rim. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to unlock Rim. So we can get our C rank. Alright. Let's take a look real quick, see what we're doing here. Calendar. We have nobody in this tier. No, we do. Okay, so today we have Tig going for a star. Tomorrow we have Garu going for a star. And I don't care about Reddit, he's okay. It's just if we want money. Okay, so that's that. And everybody's tired, so let's check our schedules real quick. What we'll do here is change this to let's see. Do this targeting. That is rest. And then he's lively, he's good. He's okay, so he's good there. Alright, that takes care of that. On train day. It's the only problem with not playing but once a week in some games is you kind of forget where you were. It's so much fun. I love this game, and this is the only one that I have a hard copy of. I actually have ROM copies of several of them, but since the disc emulators have problems with disc swapping, you can't play the games the way they're intended to be played. And the Game Boy Advanced version, you can play as intended because it uses words as codes for the different monsters, but that kind of reduces part of the fun of questioning, well, which monster am I going to get today? Because you never really know what you're getting when you use the disc system. Versus when you use the keywords, I can look up the best monsters in the game and do I want those guys. So, it's not as much fun that way as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I love this game. And the story is kind of interesting too. The story is pretty good for this one. The only downside is it takes so long to progress through the story sometimes. Because you have so much going on. Like right now I'm trying to get my characters set so that they can all level up, you know, and go to the next tier. So I can have a B, C, and D instead of a C, D, and F. Or C, D, and E, rather. And oh, that's bad. Come on. Missed. Good. Now, let's see what we got here. The bunny just doesn't want to attack. I'm not going to argue against it. But yeah, you should play it again. I mean, you can get there are ROM copies out there, and the emulators are good. I started playing, brain died. .hack on. I'm playing .hack on the emulator. And I'm using the hard disks that I own, but I'm using the emulator because if I can't get a hold of certain disks, then I'll have to use, digital copies, and rather than losing my progress that can carry over, it's just easier to do it on one platform. So, oh, goodbye. Oh, missed. Ouch. Ooh, that really hurt, didn't it? That came close. Almost lost that one. Last time he lost, he got hurt. But that's okay. I can live with this. It's not that bad. It's a good start. It's a good start for the night. Because he levels up and everything. Alright, so let's see now. You can get a praise. And then we'll go over to Tiger and praise him. He did a good job yesterday. And we'll give him some food. Have some beef. That'll make him happy. Well, there's a couple different ways to get them, but there are sites out there that catalog old and rare games, so that people later on down the line can download them to be able to continue playing the games. You can just kind of search for it. You have to be careful because some of them are less reputable than others, and I don't recommend using ROMs. I recommend using hard copies if you can. But there are cases, like if you want to get a rare Japanese copy or something, or like .hack Quarantine, which did not have very many English copies made, is very hard to get a hold of. Now I have a copy coming, but it's kind of hard to get a hold of. So if when it does get here, I'll be able to use that. But if I couldn't get a hold of that one, then it would be like I'd have to use a soft copy. I'd have to go hunt one down. But it's not as good. I did some testing with it on both PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games, and it depends on the emulator. It depends on the quality of the ISO rip. It depends on like your hard drive and how good your hard drive is. So there's a lot of things that go into whether or not playing an emulated version is actually decent or even good. But there are satisfactory solutions out there for it. Ouch. That was a clobbering. That one hurt. But you can do it for any console. If you want to look for, say, Nintendo or SNES ROMs, you just go into Google and just type in, SNES ROMs. And you'll find sites that carry them. Like I said, I don't promote doing it, but it is an option for those that can't get a hold of the physical copies. And for certain communities like speedrunners, they rely on ROM copies of different games in order to make the community work. Light bugger. Come on, get in there. Come on, one more. Do not. No, bad. Come on. Do not flinch. Oh, thank goodness. That was close. That was so close. I almost completely choked on that one. Yeah, no problem. If you're looking for something in particular and you can't find it, you can send me a message on Twitter. I'll see if I can help you find it. Because some of the rarer games, even on ROM stores, can be kind of hard to find. Especially the ones that are really a rare version of a game. And sometimes you might not find it, and you realize that it's actually not the fact that you can't find the game, but you're looking at it by the wrong name. Like the other day I was talking with a friend, and he had a copy of, what was it called? Legend of Tsuyuka, I think it was. And it had a completely different name in the United States for North American release versus the European release. And of course the Japanese release is completely different from that. So it depends on, a lot of factors. And it can be a nuisance. So you just kind of have to look around and do a little bit of research sometimes. Now this case, we're good. Now do I need to go into the dungeon this week? Or do I need to go... Where do I need to go? Where am I at in the story? Oh, bugger. Where are we at in the story? Should have taken better notes. Or at least gone and looked up my notes from last week. Oh, jeez, where are we at? We are what? Okay. Food. Fish. Go. Did we do the old lady's mushroom? No. Data. Belongings. Items. Let's have a look here. We've already done the healing mushroom. Black object. Mysterious junk. No one knows what it's used for. Okay. So we need to go back to... Rio, I believe now. I believe that's what we're up to. and association. Oh, you're Phayne, who I've been hearing about, and this is little Rio. Oh, the explorer we met in the cave. Could you be Mr. Carnab, by chance? Oh my, so it was you. This is the guy who introduced us to cave diving. Well, with that aside, let's see what you've got for me. Yes, you've done an excellent job. Like true monster explorers. Explorers, okay. Well, thank you, but what we really need is a breeder's license. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's right. But I must have you take a little test first. Come on out. Yes, what is it? Philia. Oh, okay. Yes, I called you here for as well. Could you please fight Phayne? What, me? Poor Philia. If he can beat the best young star, then nobody can argue that he doesn't deserve the license. An all or nothing single match with Philia. This is the little test I had in mind. I don't think you know I know how I am. No, that's cool. No, I just ramble. It's not just for you, George. It's for anybody else listening too. Because people will come back and listen to the replays later, and they may have the same questions you have. So rambling a little bit and explaining the whole scenario would help them as well when they come back and listen later. So it's not just for you. You just have to remember it's for other people, because these are recorded for later people. Let's see, mind games. Probably seems like a little test, but I accept the challenge. Let's go, Philia. Oh yeah, show me what you've got. Okay. Okay, so we need to go against Rio. At least this time she's got normal stats. Give me the kick. Because that is... I didn't know it was going to be a one-shot knockout. Okay. I'll take that and run. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to forget that the recording's live. The recording's saved. No, that's no question. Yep. Present you with a license of rank C breeder status. Yay. From this on, you are an official Finba breeder. Yay, now we can do this competition. I can enter the same competition as Graham and Philia. Yep, Philia, she's run away. Ever since Phayne left school for such a reason, I never thought I'd have a chance to fight you again. Oh, I'm sorry, Philia. And now she's happy. Okay. Thinking next time we meet will be an official competition. Yep, you won't beat me next time, sure. I wonder why Phayne was kicked out of school. Yeah, good question. We don't know. I wonder if Philia knows the reason. Probably does. Okay, so finally we're done with that. So we can go to the item shop then. Do you have anything we're selling? How many item texts do I have? No, selling. Not at this point anyway. I have 26,000, so I don't really need to sell anything. Let's see. No, likes mushrooms, potatoes, and carrots. I think we're just gonna skip shopping today. However, this does change my available fights. Because now I can fight in 2 different cities. So that takes us from being able to do some fights to really a lot more. So let's have a look. Cassandra's back. Congratulations earning your peer certification. Thanks, it wouldn't have happened without you. I didn't do much. You earned this on your own accord. Just provided the opportunity. Now that you're an official reader, I'll be sure to ask for your help. It's Rio. Okay, what's he got up his sleeve? With that in mind, I figured it's about time you expanded the range a bit. I told you to come by next week. He was coming again. She acts surprised. You just told her she's coming. Yeah, I can't wait till next week. Okay. He was cool. Phayne, now you can enter reunion competition. Yes, we know. Gyro has become very mature. Got to adjust your raising with him to keep up with it. So he's gonna start getting. He's getting old. No. So calendar. And as of now, we have all kinds of. We have new ones. So we now see that, like this, like today, it's Red Ant and Toggle. And that's fine. But, I think we will do that. I need to level him up. And Garu needs to be on that tournament. And that one. Because now that these are here, we can catch this official tournament here. Which we really need to get him to be before he dies. Okay, so this is a tag battle. So you actually can't do tag battles unless you have more than one in that rank. So I only have the one down there. Now next week I'll be able to get another one, but I only have the one for now. See, here's a tag at the A rank. But because we want to get Tig up. So with any luck, we'll be able to win these 2 for Tig and be able to get him to a C before Garu dies and has to be retired. And our dance good for this week, so we're good there. Alright, so scheduling. He's good. He can go ahead and do some training this week. Bags registered. Get to targeting. Speed. Let's do accuracy. And he's tired, so he can rest. Alright. There we go. But I really don't care if Garu actually, gets much past B rank before we have to retire him. But I do want him to at least get to B rank. Because that's important. We actually get him up to the B rank before he retires. Because the rank of the monster and the Because the rank of the monster and its stats will affect how its offspring will be set up and evolve. So, now, see the weekend? And besides, I think it's B rank. Getting a B rank will unlock the story to get to the next town, I think it is. Excuse me. Competition for Red Ant, that's fine, want the money. We're not greedy, we just want the money. And we definitely want to unlock the next town before he passes. Otherwise, we'll be set back like a year. Potentially. Oops, I missed. Let's see how that does. That is pretty good. That did more. Okay. Just had to figure out which does more damage. Alright, so that takes care of that. Decker's death. Oh, it's a golem. Okay. Doesn't really matter. The ant is huge anyway. He's at least a D, if not a C level by statistics. So, I powered my cord. It's just giving me hell today. This one behave itself. It's not that he can't be beaten yet. But I'm gonna have to progress him once I bring up Tig to see. Because Tig's gonna have to go to the B level quickly, because Garu's gonna be put on. He's gonna be retired soon. He's got like a year. Ah, there's you. Hey, you. What time is he? Phayne, how did you manage to make such progress in such a short while? Nothing compared to you. Okay. You got the talk done. Then you're going to get this done. Okay. See you next week. So it takes them a week to reorganize the house. And I'll be good to go. So, because he is now middle-aged, he is going to get tired more often. Gonna get you on a rest. Let's see, training. Looks back on the side back. Just set up that way. Every other works well once they hit adulthood, so. With the exception of when you're doing a dungeon adventures. It's a more complicated thing when you're doing dungeon crawls. Because the more dungeon crawls you do, the more tired they get. I also age faster. So, there are trade-offs as to whether you want to take your monsters into the dungeons or not. Going into the dungeon means they don't live as long. But they get more abilities, more stats, and they're better off. By keeping them out, they don't get as many abilities, but they will live longer. So, it's a fair trade. And it's kind of an important trade that you have to think about. Now, next week we're going to be able to look at our book and decide what we want to do for a monster. That'll be great fun. Alright, so here we go. Gotta go to the competition reunion and hope we can pass it. Because if not, I don't think we're going to be able to get him to B rank before we have to retire him next year. I think it's next year. Yes! That's amazing. I will take a bow out. That makes our lives a lot easier if they just bow out. Because he already has issues. I mean, he's clearly somewhere between B and C. That was... luck. Final guts. Come on. Pass out. Thank you. Last thing I need is him to start regenerating. That's the last thing we need. Victor is Gato. Yay! Congratulations. We needed that win. Now, is that his second win or third win? I think it was his third win. Watermelon! We'll check him in a second. After we do the rearrangement of the house. Because that's coming up. Because you should be done. Thank you. As your taste. Yes, the view is really nice now. Okay, next time, the house and hut, like before. Tell me where you want to put them. Okay. Here's my great house. Is that there? And we'll put the great hut right there. Now, what we can do is need so let's get that off there, put that there. If I do that, yeah, that gives me. Alright, so the sandbags placed. Put the wash tub there. And the life blade. Since I only have one wild drum, everything has to be around the drum. But it does mean that we do get to have everything equipped now. We can put one more item out if we want. Don't have anything else. I think everything's placed now. Yep, everything's placed. Cool. It looks pretty bad. Now, 5 monsters can live in the hut. Oh, sweet. And you can hold more training cactus. Not really. We'll see. Next time. Okay, leave it to me. So we can have 5 monsters now. We're gonna go to the shrine. Since this doesn't count as a weekend activity, we can do this. And what we're going to do is appraise. Do I have no sense? Okay. I'm gonna do a create. We're gonna go from saucer. And we're gonna check the. I did not know how to do that. Thank you. Yes, we're good. Checking disk. Retrieve monster from Monster Rancher game disk. Yes. Checking disk. Okay. Yep, we're good. We're aware. So, let's see what the random monster is. Let's see if it's different than the one we already have. Because last time this gave us the red ant. So let's see if we still get the red ant, or if we get something different out of our C rank. Okay, now it's the yellow ant. Okay. Yep. Add the page. Take someone home with you. No, because I want to look at its stats. Oops. No. Okay, praise. Oh, no. Wait. I want to create from the book. And I want to look for that yellow ant. There it is. It's a rank E monster for the average stats. Okay. See, there's the red ant. So that's the ant that sways out. And this is the red ant. Red ant is, the ant and the unknown. So, yellow ant, Garu, Parisian. Don't know who I want. I don't think I have any Ds. I don't. I haven't found any D ranks yet. So what I will do is let's go ahead and scan a few discs real quick. From saucer. From stone. Yes. Open tray. Yes. And we will pull in. I don't think we did the mutation discs for .hack. Let's take a look at that. Now this is the first one I'm gonna do is the DVD. And we'll check that. Because that could be interesting. I don't know. I don't think we did this one last time. I also don't think we did the one from infection either. But it's not a big deal. Let's see if we can find something interesting here. Check a few discs. See if we get anything new. There are a few that you can't unlock until you have, different ranks. So you could randomly find an S, but you can't unlock it until you actually can control an S. The mechanical plant. An odd monster, I would say so. Yeah, put that in the page of the book. Now, we're just gonna scan a different stone. And this time we're gonna look at mutation. This is gonna be the game disc. A mutation. And we'll see what that comes out with. I might take the robotic plant. I don't have either of those. So that might be one that I actually take home with me. Oops. Hold on. In case the game did something weird. There we go. Game disconnected. So let's take a look at that. Alright, thank you. Let's have a see what this is. But we get two more, so we'll have to wait and see. Because I do want to check a couple of discs. See if we can get, Okay, so that's the purple Garu. Look at the thing. I call it cute. I'm not sure I think it's cute. No, but we will take a look at it. Okay, well, let's do... We'll do one more. And then we'll pick our monsters. And we're going to do Azure Dreams. This is a very cool PlayStation 1 game that is similar to Monster Rancher in a couple of respects, because you get to train and raise a monster and climb a tower that's got like 100 floors. And if when your monster gets too old or dies or whatever, you get to have a new one, and you get to breed him and everything else. Just like Monster Rancher. It's kind of like an early concept of what Monster Rancher became. It's a really good game. I like it. So let's see what that one gives us. It comes up with something good. Because it might or might not. Let's have a look at it. What are you? I have no clue what that is. I want to see its stats. That were good. From book. I wish they'd show you the stats on that screen. Cast the pod dog. Bomu. Skeleplant. It's only a rank E, but look at its intelligence and life. Its life's 142, which is huge, but its intelligence is 163? Accuracy is low, but speed's good too. That's nice. Cocoa Nutty, which is the plant, this mechanical plant. Yeah, that's a weaker. Like, this one's almost a D. This is a mid-level E. Soconite. Yeah, it was the fish. Pharaoh eye, red ant, yellow ant. Oh, so we have Pharaoh eye, which is the ant plus Suezo. And it's got a 130, so that's not too bad. The red ant, which is the one that I took, which has the 160 life and the 155 accuracy. The yellow ant, which is an 85 power and 170 defense. That is huge starting. It's not intelligent at all, but that's fine. I think... Oh, here's the other one. So, he is comparable to a straight Garu. The Shidao is pretty comparable, so. And the Parisian is pretty average. So we're gonna go with, I'm gonna go with the Skullpin because he just looks cool. And we'll go with the yellow ant because his stats are insane. He'll be really good to train up. But this guy just looks awesome. Yes. Yes. What are we gonna call him? We'll call him Creepy. Definitely call him Creepy. But he is so cool. I like him. Get from the book. And then we're gonna go pick up Yellow Ant. Yep. Because the two of them are almost D rank right off the bat. If not D rank right off the bat. There was like just under D. Yep. I'll call this one. I'm gonna call this one. Let's call him Ant. I'll call him Ant. I know, a little cliche, but we'll go that way. Yes, we're good. Oh, back to the ranch. So we have 2 more monsters to stack out and explore. So we now have, let's look at data, monster. Okay, so let's look at the Creepy here. Now, Creepy is level 8 life, level 9 intelligence. So he just wants to work his life and intelligence stats. Now, Yeah, so that puts him at the low end of D. You know, high end of E, low end of D. For potential. That 163. Alright, so that's not too bad. He has 2 attacks, 1 physical, 1 intelligence, and no affinity except magic lore. Okay. Alright. Now let's look at the yellow ant. He has King's Fist and High Power. So his easy to raise strength and his punch attacks do more damage. He comes with 1 punch and 1 scissor attack. Both mid-range. That's not good. But he's got level 10 power. That's nice. And level 9 defense. Level 7 life. Those are actually really good stats. So we will definitely cram in more offense and defense with a little bit of accuracy occasionally. So let's go ahead and get them a schedule. So we'll go here and okay, so we can't do that this week. But he can do life. He can do defense. Let's do defense. We're gonna get him our next test back. There. And we need a little bit of speed. So we'll do that for him. And do the loop. This one can do all the intelligence training at once. And I can do life training. And let's do defense. So I'm going to train these 2 a little different than the others. Now, calendar. This week we have Tig registered. That's fine. Next week we have Garu registered, but we don't need to have him registered. He has what he needs. So let's go ahead and clear that. And we're actually going to go on an adventure next week. Tig needs his 3rd one there. And that's Garu's, so we can't go into the tag tournament because of that. And we can go ahead and put Red Ant up for his official. There. That'll work. Yeah, do the training thing. Now the question is, how many pips do we have? It's gonna be fun. Do we have 5, 6, 10? What do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7. So we have +2. It's so weird. It's kind of creepy, but I love it. I love it. He's so cool. Alright, so price the Red Ant. And the dog's sleeping. Thing is, I'm gonna have extra activities that I can do today, but I really have nobody who needs them. You don't have to use all your activities. It's not necessary to use them all. There we go. And we'll feed Garu here. There we go. And I think everybody's good now. So let's... Now he doesn't really need to eat. And he doesn't need to eat, so we have a spare point. That's fine. Competition. This is Tiggs. Yeah, so that spare week that we got from next week from not having to put Garu into a tournament, what we'll do is we'll take everybody else through the dungeon. And we won't... I don't know, we might take Garu with us. I don't know if we will. Might be a good idea. I really don't want to jeopardize him getting too stressed out in the dungeon, but that's okay. Not that I expect us to have too many issues. Because, it's just one dungeon run, and he's not that old. And he should have no problems. So... But I really want to get multiple characters leveled up and get them moving. Because I need to get the, get Tig up so that he can replace Garu in that CB rank I missed. I'm not going to do that. There it goes. So I can get him up there and start moving everybody else up the chain slowly. Because once we get that B rank, we'll have people in multiple brackets and with the next town. And we really need more C's. More C class. Even if they're not actually... Come on, cow, behave yourself. Oh, it hit me. Bad. I still got it though. So it's important to do that. We really need it. Okay, so we won the battle. Let's take to get some more fame. Let's see now, what else do we need? Schedule. You're taking a nap. Good for you. You're taking a nap, but you don't need one. I'll let you anyway. You're on the trampoline. Good for you. You're on Life Blade. Good for you. You're on a sandbag. Good for you. Yep. Everybody's training. Let everybody take a nap. Tig did really well. Leveling up. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so, praise. he did a good job yesterday. And we'll even give him a bone. You have a bone. Have num num. Okay. So. And you're doing good on training. Now he is. His hunger meter went down really far. Let's go ahead and feed him. Because I only have a few extra points each day, so. Again, his hunger meter went down a lot too. But considering we have extra things, he likes energy bars. Okay. That's fine. I got a couple of those around. I'll have to go buy some. Okay. And these two are taking naps. Oh, I fed 3 people today. Oops. Screwed that up. I can't give him nothing. Oh well. It's fine. So we're gonna go on an adventure. I can only go to Taco Caves? I can't go to the... Okay. Sure. Give me everybody. Nope. Okay, so let's take... Let's see, who do I want to take with me? Let's take the red ant and the 2 newbies. Since I can't take all 5. Which is kind of fine, because Gyro needs to hang out and not get old anyway. The ant can take you a little better. Age-wise. And we're really just here for the others to grab some experience and learn some more skills. That's really why we're here anyway. Because they don't really have any skills. And we really want them to earn a few more skills. With as much experience as they can get. And that's fine. It's not too bad. Okay. So give me a ball of yarn. It's good for the cats, but I don't have any cats. I don't know about that dungeon yet. Oh, I go this way. See, now if I brought Tig with me, we could ride him. And that's got an advantage because it's faster. But it's okay. I don't mind it so much. This dungeon's small, so it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's only got 5 floors. Total. Only has 5 floors. So, it's not like it's a big deal. It's more of we want to pick up as much experience as we can for the 2 new guys. So I can get a couple of levels under them, get a few more attacks. Before I start thrusting them into tournaments. Which is going to happen sooner rather than later. Whether they're ready or not, they're going to go start going into tournaments real soon. Because the rest of my guys are getting kind of old. And I need to rotate them. That and the red ant can pretty much one shot everything in here, so think you can pretty much one-shot everything in the D dungeon too. Which I don't have access to at the moment. I thought we did. But it must have just been for that one excursion. We'll get it later. It might become a permanent thing once we win our first rank C official match. The dungeon will be unlocked for us permanently. I hope that's the case, because that would be a lot better than where we are. Because new guys will get a lot more experience and a lot less strain on their vitality. It's important. Okay, we'll go left. Let's check. Sand? Oh, okay. Just want to see if there's sand in there. Okay, so this is an aquatic. And I'd like somebody who's aquatic so I can go into those. But at the moment, I mean, I did have one that I think is aquatic in the book. And one that I know is aquatic. It's like the fish. And when we put Kyra on ice, I'm gonna get the fish. Because he's cool looking. I will get him. Normally I get all different species. But since I want to have the highest levels of Juggernaut Shoe. Really? I don't think this one has cave search. I think he's got sand search. There we go. That's good. But I can check. I don't think he's got cave search. I think it's sand search. But he might have cave search too. I don't think so. I just get there and it puts you in a fight. Thanks. Oh, look. Suiko. I wouldn't mind having a Suiko. The pixie kins are cute. I like them. Oh, he doesn't have it. He's got sand search. And I made sure with Garu that I kept all of his search skills. So he's got cave and sand search, if I remember correctly. And I did that intentionally because I want to make sure those traits get passed off to the next generation of explorers. Because really what you do is you kind of tailor your monsters towards what you want them to do. If you want them to do really well in tournaments, then you keep the abilities and perks that are tournament focused. Like the ones that allow them to do more damage or resist damage and so on. If you want to use them for exploring, you tend to have all of the exploring traits on them. And that's fine. So what I'm gonna do here, since these two have decent stats, let's go ahead and try somebody else. Let's kind of get a feel for how these two fight. And we can always swap them out if we need to. That and the fact that I'll also get a little bit of experience while they're here. Oh, that's not too bad. But it's his intelligence that's high. So we really want to use his intelligence attacks. That's pretty good. I like it. So we'll go ahead and move him back. Okay, got sniper. Guess now his ranged attacks will do more damage. Let's take the yellow guy out. Let's have a look at him. See how he does in a fight. And what I can do is I can just balance between them as they heal. If it gets too tough, I can switch over to red. Sweet. Come on. Oh, it dodged. It's dodging me. There it goes. This last thing you want to do is have him dodge you all the time. He definitely needs more attacks, because just having that one mid-range attack is not ideal. They both need to have more attacks, which is why they're here. Get some combat experience, get some new attacks. Yeah, once you have a few monsters leveled up, you can use them to kind of breed in more attacks and abilities and whatnot at launch, so that they have multiples to start with. This is usually what you want to do. Oh, bloody. Oh, good, they missed. Good, missed. That was my mistake. I got him. You got 1 in 3 shot. So it's not too bad. Alright, so Red Ant gained Genius. He is full. Robin, Genius. Yes. Because that has to do with intelligence attacks. And he is not an intelligence monster. He's a power monster. Him and the other one both. They have intelligence attacks, but they're not intelligence monsters. Unlike the plant, which is an intelligence monster, so I would want Genius on him. Thank you. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Let the pollen hit you. Please. I know, she's got Nirvana. There she goes. What? I know cute, no, but Tico, knock it off. You just need to knock it off. There she goes. Jeez. The last thing we needed was to have her sit there and deflect everything. So, down the hole. Yep, we want to get a maximum amount of time and exploration out of these floors. Because I don't want to have to come down here very often. I want to actually get what we came here for, which is new attacks for these two. Hoping we can get some. But because they are coming in as level 1s, it may be they don't get very far, considering this is a low level dungeon. Now, if we were in the D dungeon instead of the E dungeon, it'd be different. Because that particular dungeon's got higher monsters and the red ant can take them comfortably. But, they would get more experience when we were there. Unfortunately, that's not an option. Because they wouldn't let us have it. But it's okay. Okay. So nothing there. I'm hoping to find like a tablet or a gadget or something like right here. You know, that would make it worth the trip. Because the gadget dealer hasn't had anything I need. Because I haven't found anything yet. Really? Get in there. Get back. Come off. I know. I just can't seem to hit him. There we go. That was a good hit. Let's see if we can get one more off. Really? There it goes. Jeez. Just didn't want to stop guarding. It's okay. That gives you level 3. Anything new? And got Hyper Beam, so beam weapons. And he found Smoke Bomb. And we got an old tablet. So we got a gadget out of him too, out of that fight too. That's sweet. Alright, so let's take a look at Ian's attacks. So a Smoke Bomb is a close range melee. It is a useful thing. So we'll go with that. It'll help. It really does help. Because then you got, you know, yes, it's intelligence. And he's not an intelligence attacker. But there's times that the opponent will kind of lock you into that close range or long range attack. And even if it's you're not your best suit, you still want to have an attack in that range. Oh, make sure we switch out to the other one. Because this one needs to, because Creepy needs to get his next attack. Nope, it's a long-range attack. But he has one in each category. And that would help. I missed. Okay. And that takes care of that. Oh no, they still have a hit! Really? Oh, thank goodness. Because if they'd hit that, I probably would have passed. That should give him level 3. Yeah, it did. And he gets Sniper. And he gets Slap. Okay. Not exactly what we were hoping for. But now, is Slap any better or worse? So, compared to packing, so life damage, guts damage, and axe are all D, crit hit rate is C. Versus Slap, which has life damage, so it doesn't do as much damage. That's more accurate. Let's put that on number 2. We'll try it out. But, not going to expect much out of it. Because it has low damage. But we'll see. Now, that low damage could be in part because he doesn't have a lot of strength. Or it could just be the ability has low damage. Nobody has cave exploration, so that's useless to me. And let's see what's down here. And if it does happen to be the exit, we'll just turn around and go back and finish exploring the dungeon. Because we've got a lot to explore. Okay. Still a lot going on here. It's over here. That's the down. So, let's go the other way and see what else we have. Because we want to see what we got in the dungeon. Oh, yay! Oh, yay! What is it? Not what I wanted. I didn't care about an amethyst. I was hoping for another, gadget book or something. That would have been useful. I really want to level him up. I think the plant has the most potential, because I expect the yellow ant to basically have the exact same spec out as the red ant. Wow, that kind of sucked. And there's the poison. Sweet. Now let's see if we can zoom in here and check out this slap. 29 damage, so yeah, it doesn't do much damage at all. But that high accuracy could be advantageous. Alright, so we'll switch off him. But I want to have the plant out whenever I have the opportunity to have him out. So, probably switching back and forth between Yant and Creepy. So when Creepy's up, I can put him out. And when he's, not, ready, I'll have, Yant out. Because I expect Yant to just basically replace the red ant. In my tree. Okay, so nothing there. Let's check that last room. See if it really is just the last room. Because it might be. Might not be. I don't know. Come on. You can do it. You can poison that bug-eyed Suizo clone thingy. Really? Come on. I know. Come on. There we go. No. Alright, that's... I got him. That was awesome. I wasn't sure about that one. Nice. Let's see if we can... I missed. Ow! Switch. Well, that took care of that. That does 15 damage? Smokeup's weak, but it has a knockback. So that's got its advantages. Because we can put them in the range that he wants. And we got a fancy stone. Oh, wow. This dungeon crawls is going to be worth the trip to this rate. So we got a new gadget and we got a new monster to look at. Not so sure it's, gonna be that useful. That was better. So the plant definitely needs to work on accuracy. That's definitely the plant needs to work on. So we'll have to put him on the accuracy of some kind to get that up, because that's too weak. Nope, wrong one. There's right. Take it out. Let's see what we got. Of course. There's nothing down there. And we'll go back to this. And then we'll go ahead and take it on out to the next level. Then level 5. And that'll be the last level of the dungeon crawl. I would like them to gain like one more level before we leave. So, allure. I missed. Thank you. Back up. Thank you. Back up. Thank you. sink. Let's do that. Just take care of that. That's important. Yeah. And we'll put Radiant out since that allure just ripped him up pretty bad. So it's not a good thing. But I got some good experience out of it, so. Oh. Into another fight. How interesting. How interesting. Allure. Thank you. Let's just not deal with that. Well, Yant's level 4. Anything good here? Chart search. Okay. So now I don't have to rely on red for chart search. But he's not strong enough to replace red in this dungeon. That's okay. They don't have to be. Because once we get the other dungeon open again as a full-time gig, we'll be able to do a lot, I think. Okay, so it looks like the plan's good to fight again. Yeah, Creepy's good to go. He also got Dart Search. Really? Why does everybody have Dart Search? Yeah, we could at least have like Cave Search or something. I guess it's because it's not a cute or a fancy. Or something. I don't know. It's okay. Come down here. Perfume bottle. Let's see what's over here. That's a cave search. Everybody's dirt search, right? Isn't that what we said? Dirt search. Dirt search. And dirt search. Yes. So. No cave search. Oh, cave search would be nice. But we'll just have to go with what we got. Oh, nice. Him again. Get that beetle again. Yay. And that was a critical hit. Sweet. Now you have a good experience. That was good. I was kind of like that. Okay, so. We have new friends. He is cool. I want one. He got poisoned? Oh, that's fantastic. That means he's gonna take a little bit of damage over time. Oop, missed. Missed again. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Switch out. Switch out. I want to switch out. I want to switch out. That stinks. My planet got injured because of you. I'm gonna be upset. I'm really upset if you injured my planet. I know. Let's see here. I've got an old tablet. What a fancy stone. Yeah. I don't know if creepy is down, or... Yeah, if he's down for the fight. That sucks. It wouldn't let me out of that. I just started chaining. It was unusual, because the NPCs in the E dungeon don't normally do that. It's not a normal thing that the E dungeons do. So it's kind of odd that we got monster that was chaining attacks like that. Kind of unusual. But we are on the 5th floor, so I think we'll just stick to red down here. And then leave the dungeon and let yellow be whatever yellow gets. Experience-wise, so do that. So I can't revive monsters in the field. And I can't exit until I find the boss room. So, all we can do is go around the corner and the boss room should be 1 or 2 rooms up. And I don't care if they get injured or whatever, because or if they faint, it's not that big of a deal. Not when they're this young. I did want them to make 5 though, but and I was gonna switch over to red and just farm a little bit, but I'm not gonna farm. That was me being down creepy. There's no point in trying to farm monsters while I'm down one of the monsters I'm training. No point in farming levels. That's okay. We'll survive. Let's see. There we go. That I knew it would be. Pseudo random dungeon, scout level. This guy. The Daily Dawn. I mean, it's... For whatever reason, it just went into a horrible combo. And I couldn't break the combo. Well, let me, swap them out. It's kind of unusual. Yeah, I know. We'll see if, Creepy got injured or just knocked out. Hopefully just knocked out. It would really stink if Creepy got injured. Lose trained half, that's nice. Oh god, get a shot. Now, let's take a look at what do we got. I need to appraise. What you got? I got a tablet. What you got for me? Mm-hmm. Mm. So apparently we already have that gadget. Okay, so we have one drum. I don't think we need to buy another drum. Sandbag, we have one sandbag. We have a book. We have the target, we have the trampoline, we have the tub, and we have the blade. I think I actually want a second target. Because the accuracy is something that we tend to have a lot of people want. So, what we'll do is take this one, put it there, and grab the new target, put it there. And that gives us 2 targets for accuracy, and then everything else is covered. Everything's covered under the drum. So, and that's one of the things that we've kind of struggled with in the past, even when we had 3 monsters, was trying to get enough time on the accuracy in order to get that to work. But we could have done the normal accuracy, but there's no real point to that. So, we're gonna do the schedule, check everybody's stats. He's good, he's good, he's good, he's tired. So let's go ahead and do rest this week, and we're gonna put you on a target next week. And he's tired. He's tired, but yeah. You know what? Let's do tab. Let's do this way. I'll put that on book. No, I want him to do 2 weeks in targets. He's okay. So let's put him on the trampoline for a little bit of speed. We'll do that. And the calendar this week states that we're doing Tig's fight. Gyro's that week. And the ant's here. So if that works out, then we'll have to line up some fights for everybody. So Tig's this week. Gyro's next week. Ant's that week. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Now, let's go say hi to everybody. So, he's over here. Praise him. For his work last week. Now, you're gonna get praised. Because you did a good job. And you can use some food. The dog is just being lazy, I think. But it's okay. He doesn't need to have trampoline that week. He needs to have sandbag that week. And if he can go ahead and eat. There we go. And okay, so you did good in the dungeon. That's good news. So you're good there. And you get scolded because you fainted. That's okay. Let's see who else needs food. You need food. Have a squid. And that takes care of that. Alright, so. Writing him off here. Do the competition. That's tick. And we're getting there. I mean, we just need to, like I said, we need to get 1 to a B to unlock the next story block. And that's not this week, but we're getting there. Because Tig's gonna be our next C. Gyro's gonna be our first B. Ant's coming up to D. The others will get there at some point. That was a nice car. Thank you. So it's not too bad. We just have to work through everybody. You know, the 2 new guys have to look them up and the oddity is while Tig is a strong competitor, he is still technically behind Gyro just a little bit. But not much. He'll pass him there. He will definitely pass the stats that Gyro has. He might even pass the rank. Yeah, he's got the potential of getting an A rank. Depending on how fast we can progress through the next part of the story. And what we might do, though, is rather than focus on kind of like getting everybody to move up, is actually focus on the story a little more, trying to make sure we get that pushed up. So when it opens up, it's like we have 2 dungeon crawls. We have to do, you know, going to go somewhere in a week, unless it's progressing. And he's good. He's okay, so let's put him back on something. Because can't use that. He doesn't use the book. Could put him on a target. Yeah, let's put him on a target this week. He's got an attack, he's good. He's lively, he's got an attack, he's good. He's got a tab, he's good. Okay. No, it's not a calendar. So, right, we have Garu this week. But Tig up that week. So the next 3 weeks are pretty much planned out. Regardless of whatever happens, story-wise, after we make B rank, the next 3 weeks are planned out. We can't do anything until the first week of November. Because I've got to get these two ranked up. Even if I don't get Garu to the next rank, I've got to get those two ranked up. Since they're the replacements. Okay, he's good. And praise Yant a little bit. And then praise Nappy Butt. Now, as he's gotten older, he tends to eat more. It's a nuisance, but that's okay. And let's see now. There. So you're doing good. And then we'll check over on Creepy. And we'll praise Creepy for doing good. And we'll feed Creepy an energy bar. Cause we have a bunch of energy bars. He likes energy bars. And we're good with energy bars. So now let's go to our tournament. We need this one for story purposes, so we don't want to lose this if we can't avoid it. We lose some of the others, it's not a big deal, but we lose this one, we really are hurting. So let's try not to lose this tournament. Why is there a fairy in front of me? Oh, she's the presenter. Nice. That's exactly a fairy. So he's very rounded, I'm very not. Clobber. Which has more hit points on him. Something I think I want to focus on with the plant is trying to get some more hit points. Because at this tier, not having hit points is a bad thing. You want to have like 200 or 300 hit points. But as long as you have a high agility, it doesn't really matter because you can dodge. Dodging isn't always reliable. It's pink. Oh, it's so cute, I guess. It's pink, I like it. I don't know which one it is. Oh, I missed the button. That was my fault. But I win. I don't know what that one's crossed with, but it was pink. Okay. So this is the next opponent we've got. Oh, cool. That's actually pretty cool looking. See, all these have like 200 hit points here at the sea level. And I'm a little low on hit points for this level, which means when I get to the next level of these, I'm gonna be way low on hit points. So if I don't have like the ability to have like absolutely insane if I don't have absolutely insane accuracy or agility to be able to hit and dodge, I'm probably gonna do much work. What's the rock one? That's cool. Oh, I almost got him in one hit. That would have been amazing. But I'll take that. I will so take it. So we're almost done. Got one more fight left against the rock guy, the Dango. I wonder if he doesn't like smoke. Oh, Graham! Why, you little punks. You've come out of your way, haven't you? I've been waiting for you. Oh no. I couldn't beat you at school, but with my new Dodongo, I'm unbeatable. Okay, besides, I want to impress Philia, so you're not going to. I mean, no, forget what I just said. Yep, I won't pull any punches this time. Sure, it's fine. I don't need Philia. I've got a girlfriend. I got Rio. And she's cuter. I think. Honestly, I would go with Yuki better. She would be awesome. Oh! Come on. Oh. Yes! That was beautiful. If I had not made that, I would have basically been toast. That was pure luck. The victor of this tournament is Garu. We win. Congratulations. Graham's gonna be upset. Alright, so we got plenty of food, we got cake. Phayne went up 10, which can't go any higher than what it is. So that gives me my first B rank. Which is still amazing. See, Carnav's back. Phayne, congratulations on your victory. Nice fighting. Now, do you have a moment to speak with me? Of course. Sure, certainly, but what is it? Your victory proves that you two are top-class breeders, and your search in the jungle is proof that you're excellent investigators. And so I have a very important favor that I would like to ask of you, if it's alright, of course. Well, sure, sounds awfully important. Yes, well, we at Fimba sent an investigation team out into the Caligari jungle, but they haven't returned. What, are they lost? That's alright. We don't know, but some breeders who have gone exploring have not come back as well. And so I wish to rely on you with your skills, find out what's going on in there. Mm-hmm. Understood. I'm gonna check this out and report back. Excellent. You're a great help. So we'll actually do that next week. Because this week I want to do the rest of the training elements. So, now, calendar. So the first B that we can do is this one. And that's in toggle. So we'll leave that like that. And that'll give us an idea what B's look like. We can get some stats and whatnot in some of the B's. There are not very many group battle. So that's 3 on 3. Okay. I don't have any, I'm not gonna have 3 at B for a while. Let's see, team is tag team battle, which means we have multiple people there. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't expect to get many B's until we can get past this and get to the 3rd city. So, but this week we are doing Red Ant, doing his promotion. So, that's a good thing. And I think we'll go over here. We'll praise him for his hard work. And we'll make sure to praise Garu with his hard work. Looks like the yellow ant wants to eat. So we'll give him some food. That's one. Okay, let's go. Red ant. Praise him. And Red Ant's actually doing a fight this week, so that's gonna be entertaining. And is the dog like permanently on vacation? I swear, is he like permanently on sleep? I haven't seen him do anything for a while. It's like he keeps resetting himself to being on sleep or something. Actually, he was on trampoline last week, I think. He did good last week. That's good. And we'll feed the red ant because he needs to eat. Okay, food. There you go. Alright, so move on. Now you can just skip all that and just not do anything, but it kind of defeats the purpose. Okay. I expect this to be a cakewalk for the ant. Just like next week, I expect it to be a cakewalk for the tiger, for Tig. The B rank was legitimately a concern because I didn't know if Garu had it in him to win a B rank. And like I said, that was a legitimate concern. Your opponent quit. Okay. Take the win. Well, when you have a high reputation, as well as having high stats, the opponents will sometimes quit. So, it all depends on what you have going on and what they're doing and what your stats look like. Oh, she's cute. I like Judith. I don't know what her mix is, but it's cute. I don't know, maybe it's the pixie fish or something. I like that one. It's adorable. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Okay. So like I said, next week we'll definitely go do the jungle thing. Because we need to progress the story. And since Phayne's basically immortal, but the monsters aren't, what we can do is, you could potentially have to start over with all your monsters, but it's not likely. But the worst that can happen is we lose our bee, and we have to start over, grinding up a bee. So one of these. I haven't found one on a disc yet, so I missed. There it goes. Oh, bye-bye. It survived! Okay. I missed. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Come on, hit it. Thank you. I don't know if that would have cost me the match and the rank up, but it wouldn't have helped any. Actually, I think I would have gotten it anyway, so he had more knockouts than the other guy did, but still, to the point, that could have cost me. Okay, so that makes him rank D. And since this is the last week, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the shrine real quick. Because we have that one stone. That saucer. And I'm going to appraise it. Appraise our fancy saucer. It's a Suezo Class E. Nice. What is this? A new type of monster, you think? Congratulations, our horde in the book. Back to the ranch. So that was a pure Suezo. So out of the 2 stones we got last time into the dungeon, at least we got one new thing out of there. We got our Dunning Gadget, and we got one new thing. So, that's not too bad. Okay, so let's check everybody's schedule, make sure we're all good. And yeah, you're good. You're resting. You're good. Yeah, we don't care about you. You're fine. You're fine. Good. Beautiful. I love those numbers. Praise. I did not know I've selected you. That's fine. Okay, so food. Go ahead and eat since you have a tournament tonight. Let's make sure you eat. We need you in top spirits. And we'll go ahead. I have all of them facing the same direction right now. Okay, so... Okay, price. Here we go. That's better. Where's that one's the book on the book. Okay, so you're praise you. You're good. And then the last one is gonna be over here. Because everything's around that one totem, it's kind of awkward. But it's just kind of necessary. Because the totem gives them so much more stat-wise. Okay, so this is the last competition that we have. And then before we cut, we'll make sure to check that we have the next few weeks laid out. We don't really want to have anything missing, but we do have to go, next week or so we may have to go into the dungeons, so I think it's a couple of trips. And I admit that. Okay, one last one we have to fight. I can dig that. So, but we do want to make sure that we're progressing the ones that have extremely limited runs. Ouch! That's it, I'm out. Fail. Tag lost. Garbage. Yeah, I don't care about the rest of the tournament. Because I may not be able to win at this point. But we will try anyway. And we will see what comes of it. Maybe we'll get lucky. And we can still pull. Oh no. Bad. There we go. Good answer. That's what we want to see. Because if Koei loses here, we stand a chance. So, we can't. Yeah, sure enough. So, third lost. And if we beat third, we'll win. That's tight. Normally if you lose, you just don't stand a chance. Come on. Last attack. There we go. I am so impressed. So impressed. That's crazy. I know, take one. I'm so impressed. That makes him rank C. I was not expecting that. So I'm gonna have to work on his health. Because his health is way too low. Yeah, it's definitely an issue. We need to work on the health. Because he's just got no health. Alright. So that's where we're going to stop. We're going to save. No. Not that save. I don't want to overwrite that particular save file. Curiosity. I usually keep a second save file, so. So again, that one's also a C. It's 3 years, 7 months, 1 week. Versus we are at 2 years, 11 months, 1 week. This one's probably right after I had to retire somebody. So that's okay. Go ahead and do that. Alright, well, we're going to cut that here. Let's start go. Like I said, next week we will progress the main story. Because this week, like this here, we have a D and this here. But we're going to go ahead and let the characters go hunting this week. And this week we're going to put Tig up. And this week we're going to put Tig up. And this one here is more of a let's see what the bees look like. So, this is our, so this week will be an adventure week, and then we'll do these 2 tournaments. And then we'll go back into adventuring, if we have to, in order to, work on the story and get some levels. I don't expect Garu to survive until we can unlock A rank, but it's possible he might. Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, these 2. So if we don't finish our thing here, we still have this week and this week till we can go into the dungeons over there in the labyrinth of wood. Because I don't think we have a official bee. We don't. So I can make all of mine bees, but it's not going to do me any good until we actually get a few more. Do that. Now I'm gonna plan this out so that Tig can try and go for rank B. Though Red Ant is not. That's gonna take that week. It's that one. But that's gonna be his. That one's not gonna be used. So he's got 1 in January, 1 in December, and 2 in November that he can use. We don't need this one. He's got this one here in November, this one in December, and this one in January. Maybe. No, because Tig needs the January date. So if I want to put him to C, I'm gonna need that one. So it looks like the first week we can do the adventure is gonna be December. In order to be able to get Tig to B and Ant to C as soon as possible. Because I really want that B rank monster. You know, the B and C rank monsters. Because again, I expect Kato to not make it very long, much longer. Especially if we take him into dungeons. So, I might just sacrifice this. It's gonna be April before. Yeah. For him, it'd be April before he could progress again. We'll do it that way. And then we just won't. We can go this week, and we can go this week, because I don't care if creepy. It's up there. So we can try and hit this promotion and this promotion. And this week we can also go if we have to. So we'll do that. Let me save real quick. And we're going to cut it there. This is again Monster Rancher 4. We are currently a rank C reader license. And we have one rank B monster. So we're trying to work that up too. So next week we're going to continue the story. And we're going to go for a second rank B monster and our third rank C monster. And probably not much more. But that's what we're going to go next week. So thank you for visiting and have a good night.